G'day everyone, RaidzeroAU, and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival in Alpha 9. And we were waiting for our armor and everything to be crafted, which it now has, and we've got an armor locker there. We've got everything we need to begin with. I did go over with my hover vessel and grabbed one of those large rock pillars over there. That gave me a decent amount, so I've still got 225 there. We've made 100 concrete blocks, but first thing we're going to want is our base starter. I need to be a bit careful with this because I'm going to need to bring blocks all the way back here, so I don't want to go too far. It's a bit hot. Probably just where it sinks in there, I'm thinking. There we go. That'll do. Get back here. Now, it will only let us take a few of these at a time, so 7 at a time at the moment. What we're going to do, I want to bring this probably back to there. Bring that over. And this is just to start off with. As was commented in the, if it was commented, it was probably in the comments. As was stated in there, if you don't power on your base, it doesn't get attacked. That's the theory anyway. So we're going to try and we're going to be relying on that fact at this stage. I'm going to grab another 7 of these. I'm going to head over and pop that in there. You there. You there. And cover you over there. Alright. So what's that? Probably about 4. Now, eventually this will be another row of blocks here. But to start off with, what I want to do is, first of all, let's take that, unless there's 250. We don't have 250 left. Pop that in there. Now, some of this stuff is probably going to be moved eventually, but alright, we're going to pop you there. Now we should be able to access that and use it to put our armor on. Pressing U to make sure that we turn off our helmet. Okay, so what does that give us? Just go to our character sheet. Comfort zone -10 to 45, so we should be okay now as far as cold is concerned, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Next thing we want to put in is a cargo box. And we actually probably want that. Cargo container medium. We could probably just pop that there for now. We can use that spot underneath for something else. Alright, what that now allows us to do is to press F4. We've got our base here, cargo container medium, which can hold 16,000. And we will click the connect to the container, and that changes us to this other tool box, or tool bar I should say. So now we can come in here. Now, large constructor, which is too big for us to actually carry by ourselves, we can add in there. We could probably add in the small generator. Fuel tank, capacitor, solar panels. I'm not necessarily going to be using all that to start off with because, as we stated, we don't really want to be powering this thing up yet. But now, because we've got the connected toolbar, we can use that to put our large constructor, which is very nice. Now up here, right, cargo container medium. We will just put all this stuff in here. In fact, we'll bring those down here for now. And we will bring over the door and the rest of the concrete blocks. We will also queue up some more concrete blocks. Make those for me, please. Alright, good. So because we've got armor now, we've also got a jetpack. Alright, so we could probably put this one in. Just put a fuel tank in there. And then we probably want to decide what we're going to do initially. Another object, okay. There we go. What we want to do as far as connecting this lot out. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As I said, this is going to go there. It's going to be 4, and it's going to be 4 on this side as well. But that'll be once we move these other things. And then bring that over. Bring that one over. Probably don't want to make it huge. Do we want to go another one? Is that, how's that going to go with? Yeah, that should be alright. I was just a bit concerned about structural integrity. Okay. Up, how high do we want to go? Probably only 2. Stick you there. And you can go there. No, you can't. Wrong. Alright, to get rid of that, what we'll need to do, that is wrong. Need to just unhook from that for the moment. How much have we got left in here? 98. Alright, I want to get rid of those ones. Connect that back up. You can go there. Can put this one in here. Like so. And then we want to bring this one over. so. That probably makes sense to put the door in this way. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really have a plan, I'd have to say, for this build. We'll put a window in there. You know what? On this side, probably not. Probably have windows on the side here. Do that. So that could be a window there. You in. That can be a window. In fact, it can be a double window. And this one needs to go up. But at least allows us to put in some of this stuff. We've got 10. Allows us to put that in. Alright. We're going to stick a door in because a door's going to keep us safe. Just ignore that. Ignore that bit over there. Just let's look at it from this angle. This door will keep us safe. Do I want that one? Yeah, just a standard door. Good night. Then one of those in. That's good enough. Which allows easy access in and out. Alright, now we're going down here. Alright, you can go down there. You can go down there. Right. So, I can do this from here. But 3 there. Nope, don't do that. 2. Okay. Now I'm deliberately not moving all the stuff from the survival constructors just yet because we're not powering this up, and until we power it up we can't use the advanced constructor. But what we should be able to do is that should be able to come over there, and then we should be able to control. There we go, we've got a roof over our heads, at least. Alright, it's a start. Might not be much to many people, but no, not the large constructor. Oh, alright, let's jump down there. How are you going? You know what, we'll just do that. And then more windows. If we can make any lights at the moment, can we? It's unusual not to be able to make lights. Lights are unlocked. But they're not in here. So we can't make any lights at the moment. We've got a bit of spoiled food there. We will eat these. Come on. What that does mean though is we'll lose connection with that. If you've got stuff on the shared toolbar and you lose connection, it's not a major thing. Basically, everything just gets put back in the cargo box. I guess we could grab you while we're here. Bit of rock. How are you going? Not too bad, but you need a bit more. Right, let's put our helmet on. We can come down and have a look. Down in here. So this is the main thing we're after down here at the moment, is plant protein. But we will also grab, we've got a bit of pentaxid here. We'll grab that. We will need that later on. So you might as well grab it. The ones in here do regrow, so it's worthwhile grabbing it. We've got here deep water, so we do have deep water near us. And this over here is awesome. We found a bit of pentaxid. We'll grab this as well, alien plasma T6. Hopefully we find some of the, I think it's alien plasma Z1. What we can do is we can come over here and we can mine this. It's 1,000 points. Won't give us a lot. Only gives us 8. So, but what that will enable us to do once we power up is to make some multi-tool charges. It's not a very big lake, this one, so there's not very much deep water here. So resources might be a little bit scarce here. Ah, here's the other one. Here's the other, yeah, ZR1. We do have some. Not huge amounts though. So yeah, there's not a huge amount of stuff in here. But we do have other bodies of water around the place. Just come up. Right, should be able to take our helmet off now we're on the surface. So I mean, obviously we've got all this out here, which is ripe for healing stuff and also for plant protein. So what we can do is come in here and we will queue up some more protein bars or energy bars. And hopefully our windows should have been crafted by now. That looks like a bit more silicon. We could grab that. Okay. Let's grab the fibre that's there. Right, you go in there. You might as well go in there. You go in there. Promethium ore. Crushed stone. Can we make... Yeah. Here. So it takes 10 promethium pellets. To make 10 promethium pellets takes 1 ore. So we've got 8 of them. So we could make 8. We could queue this up 8 times, but each time you make one, it gives you 3. So I'm going to queue up 2 of those. And then I'm going to get up here. I should be able to put these windows in. Okay. Okay. So we're out of the rain at least, keeping dry. But we do need to fill in this side, which does mean moving everything in here. But as I said, don't really want to do that just yet. What we can do is we can start to bring some stuff over that we perhaps don't need in there right now. There's our multi-tool. I'm just going to dump all this in here. Just for storage at the moment. And I should have just joined up. But in fact, we'll do that. You can go down there. I'm going to ask you to make me another cargo box. In fact, I'm going to ask you to make me 2 more, I think. I think 2 more might be the way to go, just for the moment. Hopefully you'll understand why in once they're made. Anything else in that? No. In the meantime, we can head over here. If we get attacked by any spiders or anything like that, we can fairly easily defend ourselves. We've just been going around clearing out some of these trees. One, to give us good access around the place. Just good vision. We don't need these trees around here. I suppose the advantage we have over previous versions or previous alphas is if we look at our map, we know the drones must come from this area. So they're going to come down here. I'm going to leave that one there. This one can go. Only because it's berries. In fact, there's 2 lots of berries there. So we will leave that one because we might be able to make use of that. But yeah. We know they're going to have to come from kind of that direction. Whoop, pressed the wrong button. I'm going to leave the egg for the moment. We can't... Hello. Wonder when you guys will show up. You've been a while. You've been away a while. Haven't you? Yeah, I got tougher skin now. Do you like my tougher skin? I bet you don't. Where's your friend got? Oh, hello. There you are. You. Come on. You know you want to. More XP. Are we going for space? Yep, alright. Clear this one out. 353. I'm going to go too hard on it. I want to waste the wood. How many bullets we got left? We've still got 201. You can go as well. Alright, so we're starting to get a good clearing around us, which I'm happy about. So yeah, so they're going to have to come through over here, which is why I'm sort of clearing away some of these trees. Because sometimes if they come through the trees, you have problems with line of sight when it comes to protecting the trees. Hello! Yeah, I've met your friends over the other side. Come on, come back. No, come on. That's it. Only two of you? Or have you got more friends waiting around the place? I'm going to chase you this time. Yep. See? I'm chasing you, buddy. No more friends around here? No. Nobody else. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 more cargo boxes. Now, it's only going to let me put 1 here, isn't it? No, it's not even going to let me do that because I've got all this stuff. You go there, you go in there, and you keep doing that for the moment. Okay. Now you're going to let me put 1 in there. You're going to let me put both, are you? No. I think I mentioned before, we used to be able to, particularly on this screen here, devices, we used to be able to rename our cargo containers. Doesn't look like it's going to let us do it now. Alright, I'm going to do this on, we're going to do it on this side. And I am going to use these as well. We need to just pop down here, grab the second one. Bearing in mind that each of these has a volume of 16,000. There, and the reason I'm doing that is because in the large constructor here we need to assign a container. So that one is cargo container 2, cargo container 1, and that should just be cargo container. Yep. Alright, so cargo container 2 is going to be the output. That's going to be the output. Input is going to be cargo container 1. So it means any resources I want to craft from, I'm going to put in this one. All the output from here is going to go in here. Over this side, what I'll probably then do is in here, you see we've got our armor locker there. In fact, I may not do it there. I might do it over here. Is put a fridge. Now the question is, does the fridge, and it's something I've not tried yet, so that's the reason I'm posing the question, is the fridge a container? Is it something that we can use to link to the food processor, or do we need to use cargo boxes? Answers on a postcard or in the comments section. But to know that would be extremely useful. So I'm going to queue up a fridge. Well, what else we got in here? And I don't think we can make the food processor, can we? No. But this will kind of answer whether we can use that or not. Okay. How many points have we got? 5. And how far away are we from? No, I'll just eat you. 60% through to the next one. Okay. So base. What have we got in the way of? We haven't unlocked the ammo box. We are going to need that. But then we need to start to unlock these turrets. This is the one we want, so we need 12 points for that. We need to hit the next level. So best way for us to do that. The best way for us to do that, I think, is going to actually be to go out and hunt some stuff. Now, it might be worth going into... We need to probably go out, find out where Polaris is as well. And I'm thinking Polaris is probably down this section somewhere. We've got them there, them there. Maybe over here is Polaris. And then what we can do is we can do some hunting in the Talon area. We can do some hunting in the Polaris area and improve our reputation with each of those. We could also do it up here and go up and check up this area. The problem we've got at the moment is obviously our hover vessel is not able to defend itself. So it'd be interesting. I'm wondering whether it's possible to be friendly with everyone. Because normally if you're going to be friendly with one, it is going to affect the others. So with the Talon, minor, stay in Talon territory with any vehicle. None if reputation is friendly or better, so you lose reputation by going in there. Opening container, harvest a plant, destroy a plant. Destroy a block a device. These are all minuses. Killing a member of the faction. So it doesn't actually indicate there that it would actually hurt your reputation with the Talon if you improve your, simply by improving your reputation with the Xerax or with the Polaris or anyone like that. So it may well be possible to actually make yourself friendly with everyone and then just be able to walk into anywhere. Food for thought. I guess that's a fair way down the track, considering we need to get to 6,000. So we are pretty decent with Polaris. So we do gain 50 for staying out of anyone's territory. So don't know, it's a tough one there. All right. Well, we've got a base of sorts. Not quite finished yet. As I said, we need to cover this in. But we're in a much better position than when we started today's episode. That's the main thing. So, hope you enjoyed what you watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.